Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Appreciate you jumping on, and hopefully you had a terrific Thanksgiving with friends and family. I know I certainly did. Do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. It certainly helps the channel. We've got some great news on XRP today, Ripple, and the RLUSD stablecoin from Ripple is nearing release. So more to come on that. Let's take a look at pricing first. Bitcoin back up to 97,368, up 2.69% in the last 24 hours, market cap of $2 trillion. Ethereum up 1% in the last 24 hours, 9% over the last 7 days, sitting at 3,592. Solana up 3% in the last 24 hours, sitting at 243.27. And XRP up big, sitting at $1.74, up 18% in the last 24 hours, 19% in the last 7 days. And right now, it just hit $100 billion market cap, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not far off. You can see Solana's at 116 billion market cap. Solana just went ahead of Binance, and now it's staring down Solana. XRP making big moves. If you're not invested in cryptocurrency, my advice would be take a couple bucks, 10, 20 bucks, figure out how to get it, how to buy it on an exchange, and just see what happens. That's how you get introduced to it. Do it slowly. Don't risk more than you can afford to lose. Now, let's jump into some news and continue the conversation with XRP. Here, Paul Barron Network posts XRP crosses $100 billion and now moving at an accelerated momentum towards the fourth largest digital asset in the world, Solana. We just talked about this. XRP in the last 24 hours has gone above $100 billion market cap, has dipped back down, and now, as we just showed you, is back up and not far off from Solana. I mean, we were just talking XRP market cap at 80 billion not long ago, and here we are just over 100 billion. Moving on to digital asset investor, he says a once in 200 years opportunity, many will completely miss it. And he's retweeting here from Smoke Dog. This woman from CITI Bank says, we are in the midst of a once-in-a-lifetime shift. The financial system is being rebundled around a digital architecture. Smart money is not taking this moment lightly, and neither should you. Listen to this interview here from this woman from Citibank. Take a listen.
Our long careers, but it does feel like we're in the midst of a once-in-a-lifetime shift. The architecture of finance, and by that I mean global currencies all the way down to payments, lending and deposits. It's unbundling bit by bit, and it's rebundling around a new, largely digital architecture. And this happened in trading over the last few decades, and it was an evolution. But what we're seeing now is more of a revolution, with new architectures supplanting old ones. And the way our industry has operated for decades, it's going to be replaced with new ways. And the scale and the speed required to serve our clients, it's of a completely different magnitude. So here at Citi, where we move over $4 trillion globally each day, where we enable clients to issue payments in 144 different currencies, where we do business in more than 160 different countries and are on the ground in nearly 100 of them, well, we have a deep appreciation for scale and agility. And we're seeing how the world is becoming more global and more local at the same time, and how it's becoming faster and how it's becoming more complex. We're reshaping our firm and our exceptional assets so that we maintain our relevancy and we continue to deliver for clients. SWIFT, as the community that underpins global flows, must make the same journey. Not just talk about it, but actually accelerate action. Because if traditional payments remain slow and comparatively clunky, as they are today, then it's a huge incentive for others to develop alternative, large-scale global payment systems that could be cheaper and much faster. Already, the convergence between new technology and shadow banking risks derailing years of our progress. There's always been unregulated financial activity, but the new technology has the potential to scale that globally to the detriment of the regulated sector and the clients and the consumers we serve. We simply can't afford the regulated sector to be perceived as technologically deficient to the unregulated sector, and that's why we must relentlessly modernize our regulated financial system through public-private partnerships and through communities that bring our industry together, such as SWIFT.
She said it, the payment system and a lot of the financial system is clunky right now. And it should not be that way in this day and age in 2024, moving into 2025. So changes are coming, once in a lifetime shift. Here from Edrag Crypto, he says, and you wonder why I'm so bullish. And he's retweeting here, Cointelegraph. It says, just in, Ripple's stablecoin nears New York approval, clearing the path for RLUSD to operate within New York's regulated digital finance market. Remember, there were key executives from the New York approval company at Swell in Miami, and this is getting close to being approved. Brad Garlinghouse said weeks, not months, so we should certainly see this before the end of the year. I'm going to bet it's coming in the next week or so. So we shall see. Coming in from Good Morning Crypto, breaking XRP has flipped Binance, $98 billion market cap here at the time versus Binance, $95 billion market cap. Solana is currently $114 billion market cap. Will XRP flip Solana this cycle? They're certainly headed in that direction. You can see here, XRP now above $100 billion market cap. Let's move on to Zach Rector here. He says $1,000 XRP is FUD, question mark. Bitlord says higher. He is retweeting Crypto Bitlord here, who says people doubted XRP could never get to $1. Fact, it went from $3 from 0.002 cents, which is an increase of 150,000%. He goes on to say the current price now is $1.50. So if it did 150,000% from here, it could get to $1,000. Let's take a quick listen to Bitlord here on his thoughts around XRP. Sorry about that, folks. Let me get back to it.
I did the calculations for Ripple, and I'm going to tell you why a price target of $225,000 US is possible. The number one reason is facts. Ripple went from 0.02 cents all the way up to $3, which was 150,000% times, right? Now, all you need to do is done it once. Can it do it again? Why not? Have a look at the partnerships, have a look at the news, and tell me what is not bullish about now. Now, it's mass adoption. It's mass adoption. It's a base now. It's an early base. We're not even at all-time high, right? $1.50 is the price right now. So times $1.50 by 150,000%, which is what it did before, which equals $225,000, which is more than Bitcoin. So when I'm telling you about my price targets of $1,000 in January, you think I'm crazy, but actually that's where I'm looking at. This is where it's going to go, and that's what I'm looking at. Because if I tell you what I really think, you're going to think I'm crazy. But guess what? When we were talking about XRP going to $1 from like 2 cents, less than 2 cents, 0.002, it's a fraction of a cent. People thought we were crazy. I will see you at $225,000, and then what you going to say to me? Oh, the market cap is too high. What's the point of buying it now? Have fun staying poor, motherfuckers. We're going to Mars.
So Bitlord is quite bullish, to say the least. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But remember, it already did 150,000% increase previously. And now the chains are coming off from the SEC lawsuit. The RLUSD is going to be released here shortly, the stablecoin. So positive impacts coming. Digital Perspectives retweets Mr. Mann here, says, looks like we've been right all along. XRP and Goldman Sachs partnership. World Economic Forum member pinpoints rumors of a big announcement between Goldman Sachs and XRP. These are rumors. Partnerships are certainly out there for Ripple. We know that, and there's a ton of them. Coming in from Dennis Porter he says, massive breaking. After speaking with a lawmaker in Switzerland, I can confirm he has officially passed legislation to study Bitcoin mining with a sweeping majority of votes. The study will focus on how Bitcoin mining can balance the grid and utilize wasted energy. If you're not giving Dennis Porter a follow, please do so. This guy is doing terrific work on behalf of Bitcoin and is very, very well versed around the globe in what nation states are doing as it relates to Bitcoin. Digital Perspectives comes in here and retweets Wooston and says the U.S. have absolute control over anyone minting USD. Tether doesn't have an MTL or nor a bank license. How this party still in business minting new USD every week? Question mark. Listen, there's a lot of questions around Tether and what's going to happen to Tether. So if you're in crypto, just be aware. There's a lot of Tether, in the Bitcoin universe. So just be aware of what's happening out there. Coming in from Emily here, she says Ripple versus SEC update. Ripple secures court approval to fast track final judgment in XRP lawsuit. That coming from Coinpedia there, so you can find that article on Coinpedia. Mr. John Deaton says, I don't know Jesse, but I don't have to know him to become very angry about reading this. At Brad Garlinghouse, at Caitlin Long, and others have talked about their experience of being debanked. And then he tags Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Elon Musk, and others. And has posted a previous tweet here. Says, as the bank of choice for crypto, Silverbank's failure is disappointing but predictable. I warned of Silvergate's risky, if not illegal, activity and identified severe due diligence's failure. Now customers must be made whole and regulators should step up against crypto risk. So he's retweeting here Jesse Powell, who says, we had no U.S. banking for several years while one U.S. company enjoyed a monopoly secured by its heavyweight investors. That singular bank was recently assassinated. We barely made it by focusing on Europe. At Kraken FX has too many stories of clients, of employees losing U.S. banking. So definitely a watch out there. So just heads up, head on a swivel, as they would say. Let's see where we're at here. Coming up to the end of this video, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate your support on the channel. Do me a favor, drop some comments in the comments section. Let me know what you'd like to hear about. But I'm trying to share the latest and greatest in crypto and the new financial industry. Appreciate you jumping on. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the flip side.